Yeah, I mean, I think thankfully we've had some really good weather, so I think that'll kind of get us kicked off to be able to kind of, put the final touches on what we're trying to do to get ready before we head over tomorrow for the conference championships. I mean, it's been a good ride so far, and I think we're really excited about where we're at and kind of what's going on. But just kind of the hay's in the barn for the most part. Now it's just kind of getting ready and fine tuning and just competing hard. I mean, I do have to back up just a hair there. I think, winning easily, I mean, it'll be a challenge. I mean, the conference is no joke. I mean, obviously, they've done a really good job putting themselves in a great position so far this season. Tori Johnson's leading the high jump provisional mark. I think she's ranked 9th, 10th, 11th in the country, something like that. So, I think she's expecting good things. She's won 2 conference titles so far in her career, one in and out. So, I mean, I think she's, really ready to step up and kind of, take on that role and see what she can do. Emma Hill, we talk about every week that, she's ready for a big one. And if she pops a big one, she's going to put herself in position to not only win the conference title, but head off to the national meet. And so, again, we hope with the Boise runways that tend to be a little pretty forgiving and help a little bit. Hopefully we'll get that big jump that we've been looking for. And, Noah Wallace, a freshman for us, has come in and just been a pretty steady rock all season so far. He's led the conference from day one. He'll have his hands full. I think that there's some guys that are running that haven't really done a whole lot in the 800 this year that are now running the 800 that'll make things a little more challenging for him. But I think he's up for that task and up for the challenge, and we'll see kind of where that all falls. And Carlos Ortiz is, again, I mean, I don't mean to keep using the same word of the rock, but he's run 689 and he's just a 100th of a second off a provisional mark there. He's run just under 22 seconds in the 200, but I think they're really hoping for a big mark coming in that event. So if he can continue to do those things, I think again he's going to put himself in a really good spot. I know that Chelsea Bone in the multi kind of got her feet wet when we went up a couple weeks ago and did it at UW, and I think is really looking forward to trying to really push that number up. To see what she can do nationally, to see where she can put herself on that list. And then on the guy side with that event, Gino Brown and James Phillips, they've been really steady all year. I mean, it's really kind of a grind when you got to train for that many events. And, they've done a really good job of getting themselves ready to go. And, it should be fun to kind of see. And again, that's an event where, with having 2 guys on that side that should be able to, get pretty far up the totem pole to get us a few more points. So, we're, again, a lot of people, I think we're really looking forward to kind of where everybody's at. Team-wise, I think we're in a pretty good spot on both sides, and, it'll just be fun to kind of see how the whole thing shakes down.
Well, for sure, 4 conference titles. There's 2 throwing events per gender, obviously shot and weight. So I expect to win all 4 titles, break all 4 conference records, and hopefully add to the conference records that we already have. Christina already has the conference record, so she's hoping to add to that and then get a further mark for nationals. Melissa in the shot put unfortunately has Mackenzie Warren, who's the conference record holder, which is also the D2 national record. So that's a tough feat, but she's looking to improve her distance. She's been throwing really far in warm-ups and looking to up her ranking to first in the nation in the shot. And then Josh on the men's side, he's currently 2nd in GNAC history indoors, so I know he's 5 inches away, which is really close. So he's looking to break the all-time record and then break the meet record. And then up his national spot too. I believe he's 9th in the nation, but he should be 1st in the nation, so he's looking to improve on that. Jacob Chamberlain, who's 1st in conference, definitely he's looking for the win. It's going to be tough. There's a kid from NNU that's throwing really well, but then we also have Jacob Slate in the weight, who's been throwing 60-61 in training. So looking for one of those 2 guys to move forward there and then break the conference record, which actually Concordia has already from 3 years ago. So yeah, looking to break all the records, looking for 4 conference titles in the 4 throwing events, and then try to place 6 to 8 girls in top 8. We for sure should have 6 out of the 8 point scoring positions, but it would certainly be nice to sweep it. I don't think that's ever been done. We're currently under a deload reload week, so everyone's taking a lot of rest. lighter weights, less throwing, and I always do mock meets. So I put the kids in a situation that they're going to be in on Friday and Saturday, and they've been practicing, competing at practice, trying to make the atmosphere the same as Friday and Saturday. And so they're resting and lifting lighter and just really getting ready for the weekend.